Hi, I'm Olivia Limerick, and today I wanted to teach you how to play Fine Line by Harry Styles on the guitar. This is my Yamaha FS800, dubbed May after Brian May from Queen, and I've been playing the guitar for about 14 months now, and I'm 100% self-taught, so I thought I could show you my 2 cents about what I've learned the past 14 months, starting with Fine Line, which is actually the first song I ever learned on guitar. So knowing your guitar and how it works is very vital to actually learning how to play the instrument itself. I would say that the biggest question is, how in the world does it make this noise? It's because the body of the guitar is hollow, and this cutout allows for sound to enter and then exit back out. When you are playing the guitar, it's important that your strings are in tune. I just tune my guitar. I use the Fender Tune app, and it makes sure that I'm playing the right notes that I need to be playing. So on the guitar, each string is a different note. This is the low E. This is the A, this is the D, this is the G, this is the B, and this is the high E. So it ranges a whole octave of notes. And you can tune your guitar to different tunings to play some different songs. And to do that, you just twist these knobs higher or lower, flatter or sharper, and it'll actually loosen the strings on these, and it'll make it sound different, which is really, really cool. And so when you make a chord, this is a C chord, you press down on specific notes and it suppresses that sound and it highlights the other sounds of the different strings. And so knowing that is absolutely very important to the next few steps in the guitar learning process. So getting into playing the actual song itself, Harry plays this with the capo on the 7th fret, and the neck of the guitar, is the fretboard. Each of these lines is dividing these into different frets. And so when you suppress the D chord on the 1st fret, which is up here, it sounds different than when you do it on the 5th fret. And so suppressing all of the strings, it sounds completely different. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is where Harry plays it, and it should sound like this. Now getting into the actual pattern of the song itself, learning how to strum the guitar before you actually add in your notes is absolutely very vital, because you need to have the perfect coordination in order to actually play. So learning the strumming pattern before you learn the chords is what you should do. I personally don't use a guitar pick. You can, but what I do to strum, I just use the pad of my thumb and I just strum up and down. And before you learn any pattern of how you're supposed to strum up or down, down or up, you should just get used to actually strumming the guitar and making sure that you can do it correctly. So just try that a few times. But the specific strumming pattern for this song, it does not change at all. It's down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. So once you've got that strumming pattern down and you're ready to move on to the chords, there are only 4, and they're all very easy. Like I said, this was the first song that I ever learned, and it took me like an hour, maybe. So the first chord is a C major 7, and what you're going to do is you're going to put your pointer finger on the 2nd fret of the D string, which is this one, and your middle finger on the 3rd fret of the A string, which is this one. And it should sound like this. And then your second chord is an E minor, which all you do to move from this one to an E minor is you slide your middle finger up from the 3rd fret of the A string to the 2nd fret of the A string. So now they both are on the same fret, and it should sound like this. And then your third chord is a variation of the G chord. Usually with the G chord, you're going to hold down 3 strings. This one, you're only holding down 2. You're going to put your pointer finger on the 2nd fret of the A string and your middle finger on the 3rd fret of the low E string, and it should sound like this. And your fourth and final chord is a regular G chord, and all you do, you keep these two the same, and then you put your ring finger on the 3rd fret of the high E, and so it should sound like this. And so now we have the chords and we have the strumming pattern, and we should be able to put it all together. So when you have it all put together, it should sound like this. So as you saw in that example, is you play each chord for 2 bars or 2 strumming patterns before moving on to the next one. So like this. Down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, switch, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, switch, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, switch, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up. And what I have also found has really helped me even now as a more intermediate player with my rhythm and stability with playing the guitar and keeping up with the strumming and the chords is I will look up isolated vocals to each song that I'm learning. So this one, you go to YouTube and you just look up Harry Styles Fine Line Isolated Vocals, and it's just Harry's voice and it's just you with the guitar, and it really helps you learn where things should be, especially if you're really familiar with the song like I am. You know exactly what sounds are where, and that really helps me place how to play the guitar. And so that was Fine Line by Harry Styles. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I really hope that you have a more of appreciation for guitar and that you learned a little bit something today.